Yo, it is 8:06 a.m. I just had to wet my face because my eyes fucking sting.
Same.
Just from them being open.
Yeah.
Is that how you feel right now?
Yeah.
Dude, I've never had this happen. It literally hurts to have my eyes open. I'm literally Asian.
Oh
right
shit! No, I think that's happened to me one time. I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't see because it hurt. That was a long time ago.
Look how hard I'm squinting. Look at this shit.
Yeah. It's a strange phenomenon.
So how about them Lakers?
How about the Lakers? Yeah.
How about them Lakers?
Big game tonight. Dude, I haven't had coffee in a freaking week.
Are you amazed by how much coffee I drink?
No, I love to overindulge in coffee as well.
I also didn't realize it took you so long to realize this was a prescription mug, coffee mug.
Yeah.
Is it kind of sick?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, today we got that's your banter. That was your 90 seconds of banter right there. We got some things to talk about. Is Alperen Sengun the next Nikola Jokic? Are we talking about this because I posted a video at 3 a.m. and it is now 8 a.m. and the video has 3,000 views? Yeah, because it'll be a great clip. But the next thing, we'll talk Kyrie Irving. Mavs want to re-sign him. He's testing free agency. Lakers win a overtime game where LeBron James hits the buzzer beater or the game-winning shot, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to talk about not the Lakers. I'm just kidding. We'll talk about the Lakers, but I do want to talk about Luka Šamanić and Damian Jones. Did you know Damian Jones is the only player in NBA history to debut with a triple-double?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Damian Jones
debuted with a triple-double. Yeah. You didn't expect me to pull that out of my back pocket.
Damian Jones, the
guy who went 5 for 5 last night, 3 of 3 from 3.
The former center for the Golden State Warriors.
Yes, former Lakers, now
and the Lakers
and former Sacramento Kings. He played for every California team basically, except the Clippers, and he's now on the Jazz. All right, let's get right into it.
Wow, what now? When was that?
He got traded. He was part of the trade.
No, but when did he drop a triple-double in his NBA debut?
His NBA debut, first NBA game.
Dang.
Yeah, I know. Pretty cool though, right? Because I made a video last night saying that Damian Jones is the NBA's most interesting player.
That's not true.
I don't know, man. Triple-double.
that cannot be true. But good on him.
You're just a hater.
He's just not the most interesting player in the NBA, dude. That's crazy.
You're crazy. You know who's crazy? This guy. Alpi. I can't breathe out my left nostril officially.
Penguin.
What?
Sengun Penguin.
No, but
Sengun Penguin.
Alperen Sengun, I don't know if you remember, pre-draft, people were comparing him to Kevin Love.
No way, really.
Yeah. The comparisons Alperen Sengun got were for Kevin Love. And for me, I fell into that, but over the past year or two, I've really fallen in love with the idea that Alperen Sengun is actually, a guy who is the only young player in the NBA that if you look around and you go, out of all the young players under 22, who can go out there and in 5 years have a similar game to Domantas Sabonis and Nikola Jokic? I think everyone would agree with Alperen Sengun. And Alperen Sengun's averaging 4 assists, all right? a game this season. Grab some boards. He's showing the 3-point shot. And you know what's the crazy thing is I thought this was funny. You know, Sengun has an advantage over Jokic. And you know what that advantage he has?
He's
more athletic.
He's more athletic.
Jokic is strong and known for his size and strength. Sengun is way more agile and is arguably more of an explosive athlete than Jokic. And I'm not going to sit here and be like he's this elite athlete. No, he's just in comparison to Jokic. And Sengun's able to move laterally well, has quick feet, and arguably he has the physical profile to be a better defender. What are your thoughts? Because I think Alperen Sengun has shown many of the same skills and abilities that Nikola Jokic has. And if Sengun continues to develop and improve, he could certainly be as good as Sabonis and Jokic and take the league by storm with his unique style of play.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's from a Rockets perspective. I'm like super sick of comparing him to Jokic and Sabonis because it's like who really gives a shit. But he has star.
I give a shit.
He gets star potential. You know, that's why we traded 2 firsts for this pick. So he was very undervalued in the draft, and last year we didn't play him much. Starting at the end of the season a little bit more, saw him, and then he didn't even start for us this year. It was Bruno Fernando, and Bruno went down game 1, and from there on out, Sengun Penguin kind of held it on down. He can score, he can pass, he can rebound. One day, I think he'll have a 3-point shot. I think he could have a.
He's attempted 56 3-pointers in his career, has made 20 of them at a 37.5% clip.
I don't think that's true.
That is true because I looked at that stat last night, you asshole.
37. So you're saying Sengun's at 37%?
Oh, no, I'm retarded. He's shooting at 31% at 0.7. I just listed off Damian Jones' stats for you.
Like, I love Penguin. I don't think he's at 37%.
No, he's a 30. This season, he's gotten up to 31% at 0.7 attempts a game. 32% actually as of last night.
Yeah, I think it's there. I mean,
I think it's there, yeah, too.
6'11".
They have a 6'11 now?
He's always been 6'11".
I remember him being 6'9", baby.
No, definitely not. No way. I don't get the Kevin Love at all.
Pre-draft, everyone thought he was like UCLA Kevin Love.
But he can't shoot. So
yeah, but I'm pretty sure UCLA Kevin Love wasn't about shooting. I think you're a hater.
I think it's close enough. All right, fine. I'll hold my thought and I'll disprove it right here.
Go.
No. Let's see. 35% 3-point.
I personally think that
10% 3-point shooter.
Who? This month?
Kevin Love.
In college?
It is rookie season.
Yeah, you didn't know Kevin Love couldn't shoot?
10% couldn't shoot? Come on. 10%?
I actually didn't know it was that low. I was going to play
Who's ever shot 10% ever? How many games did he play? Oh, he played 81. Oh, my goodness. Anyways. Okay, I guess you're right. I'm wrong.
They need to run more DHOs.
What's
dribble?
That?
You fucking casual. Dribble handoffs.
Oh. Penguin needs the ball in his hand and just...
Is that his nickname? Or is that your nickname?
With Jalen Green. I don't think anybody... My buddy calls him that.
Well, Sengun, in my opinion, you look at a guy like Sengun, he should be the point guard. Yeah. It's a bonus. You don't have a point guard, just have everyone go off ball of Sengun.
Yeah, who needs a point guard? what sucks is, and that's why I'm curious to see like a non-bad Rockets team with Sengun, because our defense is so bad as a squad in general that it's like a Karl Anthony Towns situation, or think any big man on a bad defensive team where like if your guards are just being blown by, it's always going to come down to Sengun. So it's going to be like, oh, Sengun sucks at defense. Everyone's going right at him, which is true. He's not the best defender, and people do go right at him. But also, we don't have great defense ever.
You don't have anyone to help mask it.
Yeah, so, Jabari's getting there for sure, and Tari's cool. But
Tari's cool.
One thing that sucks about it too is like Silas will bench Sengun for like 20 minutes at the end of the game. Like, he'll get
that's
out
defense.
And halfway through the third. Yeah, but like that's a huge concern. Is that Steven Silas? Is that the Houston Rockets? Or is that? I don't think Sengun is that
That's probably
bad of a
Steven Silas.
defender. That's what I'm saying. So I'm excited to see what happens, because why would you take arguably your second best player, maybe your most probably all season your most complete player? Why did you take him out of the game for the last quarter and a half?
I just think they just need to play more, and I said this in the this is what I'm saying, is they need to play with him more. Even though he plays the minutes, they need to play through him more. And I personally think when they fire Steven Silas, and the fact that they're looking at Nick Nurse, Ime Udoka, Kenny Atkinson, and who was the fourth coach? Kenny Atkinson. I literally have it right here. I made a video on it yesterday. But it's Frank Vogel, Ime Udoka, Kenny Atkinson, Nick Nurse, the four head coaches that the Raptors are keen on bringing in. And I believe any of those coaches right there would do a better job of utilizing Alperen Sengun. Personally, I think Kenny Atkinson or Ime Udoka would be perfect, or Nick Nurse. I think anyone but Frank Vogel, and I have nothing against Frank Vogel. He's just a defensive head coach. But like the thing is this team wants to hire a defensive head coach because they're done. They're like disgusted by the team's defense. Yeah. Also, Raga News. Josh Christopher, dog. Chris, I need to send you 20 after this. It completely slipped my mind at work. Made me some thumbnails yesterday. But is there any other thoughts? What do you think needs to be done for like Sengun? It's not even to be compared to Jokic, but to become an all-star. Besides the 3-point shot, becoming a better defender, I just think you need a coach that actually uses him right.
Probably like not having Kevin Porter Jr. as a point guard, unfortunately.
But if you use Sengun as the point guard, Kevin Porter Jr. can play that Jamal Murray role.
Yeah, he just doesn't. Good in theory, yeah. I mean, he's involved in the offense. He's on pace to be an all-star. I mean, the Rockets just suck. So, what's Sengun averaging? Like
15 and 8.8, 4, and a block and a steal a game.
He's getting there. Yeah, he's getting there. Keep evolving that scoring offense with Hakeem. Adding tricks to your bag, and it all just compiles.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's crazy to think about that Alperen Sengun. And did you see the picture of Nikola Jokic and Alperen Sengun hugging?
No.
It's kind of gay. But is there a dog in the background?
There is a dog barking in the background. Good ears.
Me? I like to think I've got good ears. All right, let's switch the topic. Is it your dog or is it like a neighbor's dog?
I'm allergic to dogs, unfortunately.
Yeah, I do remember that. You posted when we first started editing that you need your own jazz baby on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah. Because there's a picture.
I need my own? Oh.
I was kissing Jazz Baby. And the picture was, I need a Jazz Baby. And then you say I didn't know, but you're allergic, so you don't need your own Jazz Baby.
I love dogs, but I'm allergic.
Like how allergic?
Like pretty.
No, like are you dying? Like or
Yeah, like yeah.
like
pretty.
hives in your throat and you can't breathe, or is it like
It's more long.
I just need to itch?
No, it's more long and itch. It's all of it.
Yeah, you're a fucking pussy. My girlfriend has that. She's allergic to dogs. She's hung out with my dog every single day. Yeah, my girlfriend's allergic. She breaks out into hives. My dog doesn't give her hives though. The only time my dog makes my girlfriend break out into an allergic reaction is if she licks her too much. But so my girlfriend just doesn't let her lick her too much. You fucking tard. Give me 1 second. I like tried being quick and making a goddamn new thumbnail, and it just didn't happen quickly.
Dude, I gotta move boxes today.
Yeah. So how's your what day do you move out and where are you moving?
On
You moving
Saturday.
and you moving to Houston?
No.
You moving to Florida?
I don't want to move to Houston anymore.
Why? I had a coworker come back from Houston and they just shit on Houston for like 20 minutes. They said,
dude, I like, yeah.
They said Houston sucked so much.
I like Houston. I love the
sucks.
people in Houston.
I heard the traffic
sucks. The
traffic
is shit,
and it's like too humid.
Okay, well, now they're just reaching, but
no, it's not like Florida humid where the beach is 5 minutes, like 20 minutes away. It's like Texas humid.
Yeah, I mean, here's like that. It'll be like 90 today, and you'll sweat if you're outside for 10 minutes. But
it's also like
I think they're reaching.
But it's just Florida.
Houston's an up and coming, beginning to get back on. They've been back on the rise, but Houston, like 20 years ago, was not like some would say the safest city in the world.
I know. So why is this your not where you want to go?
Well, if I wanted to go to Houston, I would have moved to Houston instead of Florida. But I think maybe you'll get it when you come down here. Like when you start living in Florida, it's like, well, I don't really know why I would leave it right now.
No, I agree.
Also, my car's a piece of shit, and it's like a lot of miles and a fat check that I would have to cough over in order to make that drive.
Just not feasibly worth it.
It's just like, yeah, with rent prices right now, it's like I could save $5,000 here and put it elsewhere.
But that's what I'm saying is like if you wanted to, right here, Miami. Like look at or like not Miami, like Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood area. Boom. Pembroke Park. Not that expensive.
Yeah, what are these reviews looking like here?
Good.
That looks nice.
Yeah, like I mean the appliances are I was about to say
what the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at? Cool amenities, man. You should see my kitchen. I can't go to that.
Fuck. I did realize the kitchen was very like ass. I mean, this isn't really that bad of a kitchen. It's a very bad
it's
picture.
not. The lighting is. I think the lighting is.
Yeah. Okay. The lighting is not doing it justice. It looks like it's actually decent.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. That bedroom did look a little shitty.
Yeah, it did look really.
The blinds and lighting. Open those blinds up. Get some.
Though I have
some light there.
I can't notice in this picture if that's carpet or not, and
That's carpet, man.
I'm not moving to an apartment in Florida with carpet. But like, here's another one. This one's $1,300. This one's actually really pretty looking. Looks like it's just a fucking 1-bedroom house. That's a shack. No, that's fucking Miami Gardens. Fuck no. That's the problem. So when you look in Miami, you'll like look at a place like this. You're like, oh fuck, this is nice.
I don't see anything.
Wait for it.
Oh.
Boom. Oh wait, there's nothing on the screen.
Yeah, yeah.
When did this happen?
It's been happening.
Did you not see the last place?
No, I did. All right, yeah, here we go.
See,
Oh,
like
that
this
is a
place.
shack, dude. It's a trailer park.
Okay, so see, but like when you click on the
Ooh.
place, they show it to you like this. So you're like, oh, this place is nice, like gas
Yeah.
appliance, everything. You're like, holy shit, this is really
Oh,
nice.
nice. Yeah, look
That's
at
what
that.
I'm.
See, that's how you do lighting there.
That's what I'm saying. And you're like natural lighting, but then look, you're like, oh,
Oh, it's a
yeah,
trailer park.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're like, oh, it's like, yeah, it's a trailer park. That's what.
Dude, rent is fucked in this state, man.
Well, here,
It's
this is
fucked.
actually like depending on where you're looking, like you can find like decent prices. Like I remember this was like you also got to find like the neighborhoods too, because like
Yeah.
in Miami, you might be like looking in a nice neighborhood. Next thing you know, oh, it turns out like a block over, it just turns into like not a nice area.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like that in Fort Myers, but it's like that in
It
Miami.
is very much like that on the other side of Fort Myers.
Yeah, because like you'll be like, look, already, dude, you can kind of tell here. Like you just start like not the nicest, like it's like you kind of have to go through them.
Oh man, I hate moving.
Well, that's why I'm going to like check a place out.
Yeah. Oy. Oy vey.
And you know what's another weird thing is I found like I think this is the one Nikki and I were looking at. These were like actually nice.
That's cute.
Yeah, isn't this one actually nice?
Yeah.
I think this was this is
16. So
Yeah.
they get you with that's what I am looking forward to moving to the Boca area is like I'm gonna just cop a 12-month lease because here like a studio apartment. Well, I guess how much a studio apartment here is for 7 months, 6 months, a month.
like $2,000.
Like $2,000.
Yeah, no. It's absurd. I mean, you know what's something weird? Nikki and I were looking. If let's say like my boy Luke, because he's thinking about going to Nova for law school, like transferring law schools. Let's say he moves down, and my other boy Paulo also moves down. So like, and Nikki and I moved out, and I found I found houses for $2,000.
Dude, I know.
Yeah, the houses are cheaper than the fucking.
Are so much cheaper, dude. Or it's
Like-
at least like a little bit more pricier for a fucking house. There's
with like a fenced-in backyard
Yeah.
with a pool and shit. Like I've been looking at
Here's
one or
4
two
bedrooms for $1,900.
1 or 2 bedroom apartments in like Miami. It's like $2,500. But then if I want a house right outside Miami, like maybe 10 minutes far, I can get a 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom house with a backyard, fenced in, maybe a pool for $2,300. And I'm like.
Yeah.
Obviously you have to pay like a bit more utilities.
Yeah.
But like you think about it, you're like, damn, if I have like 3 bodies, you know what I mean? Like that's not a bad deal because like technically Nikki and I are only taking up 1 room. Then the other 2 rooms, you know what I mean? Like if it's like a 3-bedroom house, like that's like fucking dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird. The houses are cheaper than the apartments.
I know. I've been trying to get I've been trying to get a house here because they have 6-month leases for houses too, but they're like no one's getting back. It's frustrating. Fuck, dude, it's such a stressor. God damn it.
Have you tried? Did you go through a realtor the last time?
No, what's weird is last time when we moved down here, it was so easy. Now Nick did it all. Like Nick,
that's why it was easy. That's why it was easy.
I just had to sign the papers. But
so that's why it was easy.
Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, we got a freaking steal here.
How much were you paying here? 18.
I'm paying 13. We pay
each.
13. It's like 22, 23. I think it's 23. Okay. 23.50.
So you're paying more?
Yeah, I got that.
Oh wait, I forgot. You guys also split it up with the utilities. Weird.
Yeah, he pays for all of it.
Yeah, no, I forgot. We had this conversation because you did explain to me your utility setup, and I couldn't comprehend how you guys did it. It just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But all right,
So
last night's what?
I have a
What were
good
you gonna
joke.
say?
Might
Go.
get a Uber gig, but my real passion is Lyft. So just gotta keep riding.
Lifting weights, pussies. But no, yeah, no. Look Boca Raton, Hollywood. Hollywood's a good area. It's like right next to Fort Lauderdale. Or Diana Beach. Dania.
Dania.
Dania Beach. Dania.
Dania.
Dania Beach. Like that. You can get like a beachfront rental for like $1,500 in Dania Beach.
Dang.
Yeah. What happens if you're living on the beach? I come meet up with you. All right, last night, did you watch this Lakers game?
I didn't watch a single thing of the Lakers game.
I saw the highlights. I wasn't able to watch it live. First off, Luka Šamanić, Taylor Horton-Tucker, Ochai Agbaji, Damian Jones, the whole Simona Fontecchio, Kelly Olynyk could not miss. That's a fact.
Olynyk shot chucker.
Yeah, Kelly Olynyk.
No, Taylor Horton shot Taylor Horton.
You can't speak.
I haven't slept in like 4 days, dude. I'm desperate right now.
I went live last night, and I have 3 hours of sleep. I'm over here. Pussy.
Yeah, I remember getting 3 hours of sleep. That was a good week last week. I'm just kidding.
That's a big stretch.
This feels so good.
No, I know what you're saying when you do like that overstretch. You're like, you like literally stretching out your body like as far as possible. All right. Rocket News, Chris is saying it was a crazy game, and it looked like it was a crazy game. The best quote I saw, and the reason why I had to watch this game back, was LeBron was like, the reason why he took that game-winning bucket was I smoked a layup, had to redeem myself. What happens if he missed that shot?
Well, on idealness, I did see Skip Bayless complaining about LeBron saving his motor, and then I go and see the stats of the game. I'm like, oh. What did LeBron have, 37?
I thought Skip Bayless admitted that he was a LeBron fan after like getting canceled, and he went on that
when they traded Russ, he's become like pretty pro Lakers, as they should. What are the Lakers 7-1?
But like you remember a few weeks ago or a few months ago, Skip Bayless got canceled, and like in response to him getting canceled, he went like on like a rampant tweet where he like admitted he wasn't a LeBron hater, that he actually loves LeBron. Like he was getting canceled, and to save himself from being canceled, he admitted he liked LeBron.
That was annoying because I actually interpreted Skip's DeMar Hamlin tweet as like what I think he intended.
Oh, that's what he was, DeMar Hamlin.
But I didn't. I interpreted it as, I don't remember the exact tweet, but I interpreted it as like, who cares about the score? Like he just worded it really poorly, so I didn't really get. And
that's like Adam Schefter.
Uncle Shay, I think, like took a day off from it or something. Like that was some like serious undisputed beef actually. Like they like weren't cool for a couple of days because of Skip's tweet, which I didn't interpret as that.
Wait, Shannon Sharp was pissed at him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Uncle Shay took the day off the next day because he couldn't do it.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't look at Skip in the eyes.
That was a big thing. But one thing I love about Skip that I agree with now that I
feel like you just have. I'm sorry, I just envision you having like undisputed on 24/7.
Yeah.
Like you're the only person. You look at most people have like Sports Center on. You just have undisputed. You're like, people go like, you want to watch Sports Center? You're like, nah, undisputed.
Usually we're on during undisputed, so usually I have to throw on the herd and watch the clips on undisputed.
Oh, you really watch Fox Sports over ESPN?
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
by choice.
Oh yeah. It's way better. I actually love Colin Coward.
You just
and
love.
Skip and
You're just a big
one-
Fox guy. You think
I'm a big
Fox does
Fox Sports guy, I guess.
I was about to leave it. You love Fox News.
No,
That's
I don't watch news, but one thing I agree with Skip Bayless living in the East is I lose sleep because of the man on the screen right here. His stupid games are on until 1 a.m. every other night.
I actually enjoy it because it's one of the game. Like I look forward. I love West Coast games because coming home from work at 11 p.m., I get to watch the last quarter of some of those games.
Yeah,
so.
you're in Central Time. You're still in college,
Oh, dude, out of college, I'm still staying up.
Dude, I know, but I'm telling you, the 1 hour makes a difference.
Oh,
like, I know it sounds
I grew
crazy.
up my whole goddamn life in the East Coast.
Exactly like
until I was 19 years old.
Like that college basketball game was on at 9:20. Like, what the fuck? Trying to go to bed, man.
Let's reel back into the Lakers right here.
LeBron James owes me sleep.
That's the moral of what you were getting at.
Yes.
They're currently 7th in the Western Conference, tied for the 6th seed with the Los Angeles Clippers, who are currently on a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah. And they play each other tonight.
What?
The Clippers Lakers. The biggest game. See, that's the whole talk is.
Oh, this is the talk, yeah.
There's 10 or so games that are important to watch or like good watching games in the 82 seasons of basketball, 82 games of basketball. And tonight on ESPN, Lakers at Clippers.
Wait, let's preview this. We got to preview this in the sense that this is the most important game of the season. Correct me if I'm wrong. This game has so much implications that we can't even articulate the implications in a comprehensive way because it's that. What?
That was funny.
How I said that? No, but listen, they're literally tied. So whoever wins this game more than likely is going to be the 6th seed.
Yeah.
Okay, this determines if you're going to be in the play-in. This is the battle of Los Angeles. This is the battle of the city of fallen angels. This is where let me quote Karl Anthony Towns. This is what movies are made of. This is what movies are made of.
Oh, okay.
This is what movies are made of. He said that 3 times after he hit game-winning free throws.
Really?
Yeah, the game he came back and he hit the 2 game-winning free throws.
He said it 3 times.
He said it 3 times walking into the locker room. The cameras got it. He's like, "This is what movies are made of. This is what movies are made of. This is what movies are made of." And everyone, you could just tell everyone was like, "Bro, Cat, you just hit like free throws." It's like I think Karl Towns holds the record for cringiest quotes. But
so my buddy was saying this is very reminiscent of, and I've said it a couple times on the show, is this season is very reminiscent of the bubble where it's like when AD came back, all you need is 2 months of a healthy AD.
You said this last night. Yesterday.
Oh yeah, exactly. It sounds like a broken record because it is, and it's a factual record. When we got back, so when the season ended and the play-in came, and who's the guy on the Clippers who was like, "Yeah, I'm all set. I'm not going to that thing." But LeBron and the Lakers were like, "Let's get that ring." They were like 50-14 heading into the play-in tournament or the bubble tournament and the first game back, they played each other, and that was like pivotal because the Clippers were the second best team. Lakers were the best team. Clippers had like 44 wins. Lakers had 50, and the Lakers squeezed out the win, but the Clips were like undisputed second best team in the league. So, this is a big game, man. There's some big implications, and you can never count out LeBron James, GOAT James, AD Davis, and it should be a fun one.
Yeah, no, I think right here, I think personally the Lakers have the upper hand. I just think there's more firepower on the Lakers squad.
Yeah.
Though I think Ty Lue has been messing around with lineups, and I think it has been working. So, I mean, we might go.
Is that so?
Well, I think the big thing is how will Zubats. I think the Lakers will win because I don't think the Clippers will be able to contain Anthony Davis and LeBron in the inside.
Or AR-15.
Well, I just think in terms of drives and like attacking the paint. I mean, AR-15, yeah, but like I think it's more so that the Lakers are going to pound the paint against the Clips and just go big body, big body. And I think the big thing you look right here, I see there's more motivation out the Lakers camp. And it comes out. I heard on a podcast last night with Howard Beck, and I forget who's the host of Nerder She Wrote on the Athletic podcast, which is one of the best. You'd like Nerder She Wrote. And they talked about this. The Howard Beck, he used to write for the Los Angeles Times, and he said this, and it was a great quote. And he's a media he'll vote for the media awards. And he said this: name a better duo when 100% healthy than LeBron James and Anthony Davis. There isn't anybody as dominant, as unstoppable as a fully healthy LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And another quote that I'll steal from Howard Beck because they're really good quotes. Howard Beck said, "What has been the recipe of success for LeBron?" And LeBron has shown he's still capable as long as you put a supporting cast around him and Anthony Davis is healthy to be dominant enough in stretches of games to keep them in contention. What have they done? All you need to put around LeBron James is 5 to 6, 7 capable shooters around him and his co-star. They need to be able to rebound, play in transition, and, play passable defense. This beginning of the season, they didn't have that. Thankfully, Rob Pelinka made the trades, only gave up 1 first-round pick, gave up all the second-round picks, and was able to bring in, Mo Bamba, we haven't been able to see really because of the injury. But D'Lo, three-point shooter, can play off ball. You got yourself Malik Beasley. Jared Vanderbilt, who's probably the best trade of all the trade markets, all right?
Wow.
Like, the biggest steal this trade deadline was Jared Vanderbilt. Best trade. And I feel like I'm missing someone. Mo Bamba, Malik Beasley, D'Lo, Jared Vanderbilt. Was that everybody? Am I missing anybody else?
Rui
Hachimura. Rui Hachimura. And Rui Hachimura. It gives them so many different options that they don't have to run the same lineup every night.
Yeah.
I think this team is hungrier than the Clippers because Darvin Ham has this Lakers squad playing as if they have nothing to lose. And I think that's scary.
Yeah. They got all the momentum going. They haven't lost in a while. Oh, yeah, the best trade was Kevin Durant. That's right.
Okay, Marcy, you got us. You got us there. You got us there. Okay, yeah, trading for Kevin Durant. Yeah. Okay, but yes. Okay, let's go. Non-star role player, best role player trade, like under the radar trade. Okay, like best steal. Kevin Durant, yes, was the best trade because let's be honest, no one would have thought Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson and Jay Crowder and a bunch of picks were going to just, no one would have thought the Jazz would have gotten a bigger haul for Rudy Gobert than the Nets did for Kevin Durant. If this game, I don't know. Do you see this game being close? I feel like it's going to be.
I think it's going to be super close, man. What does worry me is LeBron and Goat James and AD playing 42 minutes last night. That's what
that does worry us.
And overtime, and that's the only reason you're on the road too in Utah. It's not far, but that's just the thing. They probably didn't sleep in their beds last night, or if they did, they did it at 4 a.m. So
That is a
I
weird.
think
You know,
somebody's just gonna have to step up. Like it'll be, whoever it is. Maybe it's AR. Maybe it's Schroeder.
well, they played Schroeder
Is
for
D'Lo
42.
playing tonight?
I don't know, but I expect Schroeder, Reeves, Davis, and LeBron, all the guys who played most of the minutes last night, I think we'll see a lot more Jared Vanderbilt, Troy Brown Jr., Rui Hachimura, Malik Beasley, and Wayne Gabriel tonight.
This is a night I need Malik Beasley to drop like 21 with 6 threes.
You know, this is weird that this game is considered a road game for the Lakers. Like they're still on their road game, like road step. That's like really strange.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk real quickly. I feel like we need to talk about this real quick. And there's a man, Kyrie Irving. We kind of touched on it yesterday, but the Mavericks plan on re-signing him. He's testing free agency. I personally think Kyrie stays because the Lakers have said they're not interested. And in my opinion, no other team besides Dallas offers him as much money, B, the chance to play with, a player of Luka's caliber, and C, to win. Because the only other teams I see him, feasibly going to is like a team like the Washington Wizards, okay, that need a point guard, or maybe another team that's trying to make the jump to contention, like the Thunder or something. Maybe that's like still a big stretch. And then the two contending teams that could get him are the Miami Heat and the Phoenix Suns. And guess what?
Exactly.
They can't get him until they trade Kyle Lowry or Chris Paul.
Yeah, it'd have to be a big ass swoop.
So, and we're hearing, and unless he goes to LA, but we're hearing that Los Angeles has no interest in Kyrie Irving. They rather get D'Angelo Russell because he's going to cost half the money, and they think D'Angelo Russell just fits what they're trying to do there better. And I agree that Thomas Perry just said it. He should stick it out in Dallas. No income tax. We've heard rumors that Draymond Green wants to go there. So imagine this offseason bringing Draymond, Kyrie, Luka. That's already better. And we're hearing that Dre and LeBron want to go to Dallas to team up with Luka and Kyrie. And one of the reasons they want to go to Dallas is not even just to play there, but both Draymond Green and LeBron James have expressed their interest in becoming business partners with Mark Cuban. And they want to do a lot of business with Mark Cuban. Watch them be on. If they do that, you have Draymond Green, LeBron James on Shark Tank every other week.
Dre would be cool.
Yeah, no taxes. I think everyone's in agreement. It's in his best interest to stay with the Mavs. They can pay him the most. They give him the best opportunity in terms of winning, playing time, organization. Like, do you really want to go to Washington? Like, no. The other team I could think of, Portland, if they try to make a big trade.
Ooh, wow, that would be interesting.
And try to
Dame.
That's what I'm saying. If they wanted to combine Dame and Kyrie, which would be like terrible.
That would,
that's what I'm saying. There's not many options. The two teams that are contenders that might be interested in you have an aging point guard that's going to be very hard to move his contract before they can even be able to talk to you. And then it's the Wizards, which it would be the most Kyrie Irving thing in the world to be like, you know what, I'd rather play in DC.
Yeah, I don't think that happens. The Suns are kind of interesting because who knows, maybe Dallas is interested in Chris Paul. Like, Chris Paul is actually money for him.
Who, Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Draymond Green is interested in Kyrie and like Luka.
Yeah, Chris and Dre.
I just see
an old team.
Why I just don't know why, but Dre just seems like he really wants to go to Dallas.
I think his tenure is coming to an end.
This is the final. This is the last dance for the Warriors. This is the Warriors. Bob Myers is leaving.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I truly believe. And like, I don't think LeBron would come this offseason for Kyrie. And this is why
it won't happen.
No, but I think LeBron, the reason why I think LeBron could come is in 2024, the year that his son is draftable. They already have Draymond Green for a season. They have Kyrie under contract. They have Luka. They go, hey, LeBron, come here, take a pay cut. We'll draft your son. Then their starting lineup is Dre, LeBron, Luka, Kyrie. Throw in.
Yeah, if my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle. Blah, blah, blah. Won't happen. Keep dreaming, bud. LeBron's home.
Jackson almost said
Chris Paul is good.
But we know you love the point guard. All right, let's move on to. Have you heard? I mentioned it to you. It's finally coming. The children, the orphans have been crying. They've been begging. They said, God, please let us out of our misery. Please, please. We just need this man to be fired or even worse, to be killed. I'm just kidding. I hope nothing wrong with him. His name is Steven Silas. Looks like his contract, I believe, it becomes unguaranteed or expires, one or the other, after this offseason. And that's been partially the reason why they haven't fired him. And after this season, Steven Silas allegedly the Rockets will be moving on from him. And yep, quote unquote, Silas says, I have a 3-year contract. This is the last home game of my 3 years. Whatever happens, happens after this, but I can't be anything but proud. So, Steven Silas, let's give him a round of applause, Jackson. You made basketball terrible. All right? I mean, it's great to know it father like son.
Wow.
It's good to know that you can't double down any worse. You can't, you know what? It's good to know the Rockets can't hire anybody as bad as Steven Silas. It's good to know that the bar has been set so low for the next coach. It's good to know that if they just win more than 25 games, it's good to know that if a coach does anything else, it's an improvement.
Yeah. Ain't that some shit?
And watch Steven Silas get a job as an assistant on a contending team, and then they'll win a championship. Yeah. And then he get another coaching job in 10 years max. So I have no worries. Steven Silas, you will be fine. Nepotism got you your first job. Nepotism got you your first head coaching job. And now you'll stick around. I mean, your dad might be dead, so you can't rely on that anymore. But, you're in the league already. I'm an asshole. Yeah. I just feel bad.
His dad just died, man. Come on.
I know. But I just feel bad for Rockets fans. This guy was a disgrace. I legitimately think he has stagnated the development of Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, and Alperen Sengun. I think every single Josh Christopher, another example. I think every single player on the Houston Rockets roster, literally with a new coach next year, either it be Ime Udoka, Kenny Atkinson, Nick Nurse, or Frank Vogel. Those are the 4 coaches that are rumored to be targeted. Obviously, Ime Udoka being the number 1 option. If they can't get Ime and the Raptors get Ime, they really want Nick Nurse, or also Kenny Atkinson. I just think any coach, whoever the coach is next year, every guy's going to have the best season of their career because they're actually going to be taught fundamentals in proper basketball.
Yeah.
I just think it's a disappointment. It's a shit. It's a shame. They should be ashamed on how it's a damn shame of how Steven Silas improperly prepared the youngsters to be NBA players. They weren't being taught how to be accountable. They weren't being taught responsibility. Now, the thing is, maybe Steven Silas was trying to do this, but he lost the locker room. Well, if he lost the locker room, he should have been fired a while ago. You fire the coach the day he loses the locker room, because the day you lose the locker room, you're never getting it back.
Yeah, I just think we're bad.
This man played Dacian Nix over Josh Christopher.
Yeah.
I joke about Dacian Nix all the time, but I know I would never play Dacian Nix over Josh Christopher.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, for a guy who has a young team, he picks and chooses which young players he wants to just play all game. It wouldn't be, like you said, started the season with Bruno Fernando. When you have Sengun on the team, I understand you want defense, but Bruno Fernando, baby, it just didn't make sense. None of his coaching made sense.
Yeah.
And I think part of the reason why this Rockets team seems like they have no direction is he had no direction. And that's why I'm being so adamant with my disgruntledness of the Rockets rebuild, is because I think he's the guy who's mishandled the bag. Ralph I.A. Stone's given him so much talent, and he's done nothing with it. You're a Rockets fan? You got anything to say? Defend him or disparage him?
I've said all that needs to be said.
I really hope they get Nick Nurse.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Who do you want?
I'll take Nurse, Udoka.
I'll do Nurse or Atkinson, yeah. I don't think they're ready for a Udoka coach.
I think it's exactly what we need.
Yeah, I know, but I think a few of the guys would kill themselves. I don't think they'd be ready. All right, guys, you know what time it is. We're playing a good old game that we usually play, which is Purdle. Now, I think, Thomas Perry's like, no, not Nurse. I think Nick Nurse or Kenny Atkinson. Thomas, while we do this Purdle game, can you write me a nice paragraph on why Raptors fans hate Nick Nurse when I consider Nick Nurse a top 5?
Because Freddie Double V's a ball hog.
Is this Rui Hachimura?
I don't think so.
Or it's Udoka Azubuike?
I don't think it'll ever be Udoka Azubuike.
Well, it's a player in the East who's taller than... He's a forward.
Yeah, it did look like Embiid.
I'm just going to do that. On the Sixers, I know who it is.
Same.
Who is it?
No, honors to you. Pac. Woohoo!
Though that did look like Embiid.
Yeah.
You know he went to DePaul. Is DePaul like a
Did he really?
Yeah, he went to DePaul. DePaul legend.
DePaul's a big commuter school.
What do you mean?
Like, it's in Chicago, so a lot of people just commute. Yeah.
They're like downtown.
Yeah, it's downtown.
But, okay, so I know this girl. They also do trimesters. I know that at DePaul, which is gay.
It is.
And I knew this girl from high school. She went to DePaul, and she would, like, come home at, like, the weirdest breaks because she, like, had break when no one else had break.
Yeah.
And she would just act like she was, like, the coolest person. She was like, I go to DePaul. I'm in Chicago. I'm like, honey, like cool. Like, she just acted like she was, like, so cool. Like, she was living, like, this fashionista life. I was like,
that is DePaul.
I was like, you go to DePaul, bro. Like,
DePaul's cool. I had a lot of fun there. That's where Nick went from.
It's a 70% acceptance rate. Like, cool.
But it's Chicago.
Also, I will say this. I'm looking at DePaul's campus. Not that nice.
No. Well, it's in Lincoln Park, so there's not much of a campus. It's more.
Yeah, it's just buildings.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? Yeah. I would hate to go to this university.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a college.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't look like a college.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the pictures. Like, am I showing you? Here, look. I just went through a bunch of pictures of, like, the dorms and shit. This looks beat.
Oh, that is the stadium is cool. The soccer field is cool.
The soccer field did look kind of cool with like the background, but like this, like
Yeah, it's not much of a.
there's not much of a campus. Like it just seems like I'd be able to walk the whole campus in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Also, like the buildings aren't pretty either. So this whole square block is basically DePaul.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Wow.
I hate city colleges. I think city colleges are like the dumbest thing.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go.
Shit.
Yeah. Let's just get this out.
All right,
And,
bye.
Oh wow. All right.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that hurts to get up.
Alrighty, guys. That's it for us today. Leave a like, subscribe, do all that good jazz. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I don't have anything else to talk about. And yeah. Thomas Perry, you're referring to DePaul right there? I don't know. Okay, that's good that most rap fans want to keep Nick Nurse. I've just been hearing more and more fans wanting to fire Nick Nurse. I don't understand the reason for that, but hey, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. I also do need to drop a shit, but it's not that urgent. I was able to stomach it like a prisoner do, but that's it. I think we're going to leave it right here. I appreciate every single one of you. I do enjoy you. We'll be back tomorrow. Hit the like and subscribe button. Be a friend. And if you did, be a friend. Tell a friend if you did enjoy. If you didn't, just forget it ever happened. By the way, Rocket News, Chris, this ain't a podcast. It's an internet NBA radio show that we do post on podcast streaming services. But don't forget, it's an internet NBA show. Love every single one of you. But that's going to be it from me. And you guys know what time it is. It's the good old cue that music time.